you know, when I was at St. University, there was the head of the psychology department, a woman named Idelle Bruckman, and she did a sort of a quick and dirty aspirational study at Edgewood. She took the 8th graders and asked them 3 questions. One was, what does your father do? This was, of course, 1960s, a long time ago, but that was a way of, you know, establishing basic social economic status. Then she asked them, what do you expect to do when you grow up? And her last question, if you could do anything, go anywhere, be anybody, what would you do? For that last question, she was getting answers like bag checker at HEB. How much do you think we've risen on that?
You know, I have a similar story. When I was in between college and law school, I was a permanent substitute teacher at Jefferson High School. I just turned 22, and I had 3 classes of basically 10th and 11th graders for one semester. And I would ask them, you know, what do you want to do? And then when Joaquin and I would go recruit at different high schools in San Antonio, we asked folks what they want to do. And it always struck me that you had these young people saying, I want to be a dental assistant, or I want to be a nurse. They didn't say, I want to be a doctor, or I want to be a lawyer. And so it's almost like there was a stunting of their aspirations.
You know, one of the basic issues back to school boards is basically civic capital. I mean, there are districts within the San Antonio School District where there are very few people with higher education living. Certainly in South San, same kind of issue. I mean, if you map where all of our judges live, you know, they all live on the north side. I remember my wife one time when there was some scandal at South San, she said, look, you know, the people at Alamo Heights, it's not that they're more moral, it's that their board members don't have relatives who want to be teachers, much less janitors.
Sure.
You know, so it's a whole different dynamic. I'm not sure how we can get it at that.
I mean, it is tough, but I do believe that, you know, if there's a significant effort, then you can find folks in those areas that, you know, that are well prepared. It's just a matter of convincing them. But it is, there's no question. I mean, we see that on city council as well. We've seen that over the years. It's harder in certain districts, but I do believe that you have quality folks throughout the city, and it's a matter of trying to inspire folks to come forward and to make the sacrifice that is public service, because they certainly don't get paid much for it.
And frankly, school boards, I think, are the most heroic of positions, because no matter what you do, you're going to have people angry with you, whether they're band parents or special people with special ed needs, or there's somebody who's going to not like what you're doing. And,
That's true.
You have long meetings, and as you say, you don't get paid, and you don't get a lot of love.
Yeah, that's true. You're always making somebody angry, but hopefully, you know, over the years, you know, let's say over the next 5 to 10 years, by being out there and by shining a spotlight on the importance of the work that school boards do, that over time you can get an even greater pool of candidates, and where needed, because sometimes we have many great school board members right now, but where needed, you can get even better candidates for some slots.
Yeah.